Alright, who's ready for some more Paper Mario? I've been having trouble getting the emulator working, but it seems to be okay this time. Yes, it is working. Alright, we're good to go. So right now, we just arrived in Dry Ruins, and we're gonna explore it. So this is Pro mode, by the way, so things might get a little bit difficult. I'm gonna switch to KOOPA here, because these are... Oh, so Plays.tv is recording. Sorry, I forgot to turn that off. Should be alright, though. So these guys are poison pokies. Oh, what? Okay, that... You can't do that. You see that? I hammered the poison pokey, and it turned out the cleft was up front, and it just did nothing. That's just mean. Anyways, I think these guys only have 4 HP. Yeah. These guys will poison you, by the way. So you gotta watch out for that. Thankfully, poison doesn't persist outside of battle. It just does an absolute ton of damage. So you gotta be careful to kill these guys as quick as we can. That's a fright jar. I kinda want that. Again? Are you serious? Oh my god. Ugh. We're actually still getting 2 star points from the cleft, which is impressive. And I really need to start defending against these guys. Alright, nice, nice. Drops the exact same things. I feel like I'm living in a loop here. So I'm gonna avoid this last one. Nothing good from him. So we can't go up there yet because of course we don't have the key, which is in here. Of course we will have to return to this room. See my expert evasion of these poison pokies here. So they just drain sand between rooms. It's pretty cool. I like how they do this. I know this has been done a lot in other RPGs, but this is like the first time I've seen it. This is the first RPG I saw it in, so... Yeah. So far, not many changes to this area. Obviously clefts have been added to the poison pokey fights, but that's basically a non-issue. We get warned about Come of the Ruins by Tut and Koopa. So Buzzy Beetles are pretty much exactly like Koopas, except they're also immune to fire. There's a cleft, so I'm gonna have to Quake Hammer here. So they have... Oh, I think they also have 2 defense when they're not flipped, which makes them much harder to defeat without flipping them. However, thanks to Goombario, we will be able to beat these guys no problem, since he does 2 damage with each hit of his head bonk. Yeah, there we go. So I like the FP there. That's going to help out. So here we have to use a couple partners to get across here. So first we fly with Parakarry, and then we drop a bomb. And again, no big changes other than the addition of a couple of clefts. Kinda a bit disappointed with the changes made to this place so far. We will see if that can be changed at all. See if they made any cool improvements. Yeah, this was always my favorite dungeon as a kid. I love it. By the way, I call it a dungeon. I know this game doesn't really have dungeons, that's a Zelda thing. But, yeah. Just something I do. Again with the clefts. Wow, okay. I'm really worried I'm gonna stomp on an enemy to enter battle, and then it'll switch a cleft up front. Like, obviously the, you can't do that with the poison Pokies, because you can't stop them in the first place. Actually, hang on, did they remove Spike Shield? I thought Spike Shield was, in that first coffin, but they might have moved it. So I guess that's a change for difficulty's sake. Spike Shield does really make this area a lot easier. So we can head through there. I'm gonna take a quick peek in here. Okay, we can't do this area yet. This is another puzzle area. Can't remember if you have to get into these or not. Oh yeah, that's right. This opens all these, and then, are they blue? So I'm gonna need Koopa here. Again! Why? It's so rude. I'm gonna need to replenish my FP after this battle. We're running low. Oh, awesome. Quality dodges. I can't remember if this killing Pokies thing was actually in the original. I guess we'll have to see. Items, yes, that's right. Because I want to replenish my FP. Whoa, the glitches. Okay, we actually don't have much FP regen stuff. No cleft. However, we do have a swooper, so these guys are kind of funny. They're attached to the roof, and they can't be targeted with a lot of attacks. However, Quake Hammer can hit them because it shakes the ceiling too, and then they pop off like that. Still can't block anything. Should kill him. Yeah. Nice. Alright, so we're gonna take a bunch of damage here, but we should be able to do this without dying. Be able to knock out one of the Pokies before he can do anything, but the other one and the Swooper will hit us. Oh, nice. And I'll just be able to kill both of them with the jump. Oh, that's bad. So they do have 4 HP, not 3, as I had suspected. Awesome. There we go. So we're actually getting a lot of XP here, which is awesome. Oh, it drops a key. How nice. I think actually this wasn't the original. I'm just misremembering things. Yeah, I think you can't do anything with this right now. Yeah. You do have to switch it over eventually, but we might as well do that now. Basically right now is the kind of quest for the super hammer part of the dungeon. And I don't think there's a mini-boss or anything for that. Do we actually not have any other FP regen stuff? This is not too good. Maybe I should actually backtrack and heal. Yeah, let's do that. It's not too tough to backtrack through this dungeon. Yeah, so this will respawn all the enemies, but they're really quite easy to avoid, except if you're an idiot. Alright, this actually could kill us, potentially. I do have a life shroom, but it would be a real shame to use it here. Dead. Oh, that's bad. Okay, good. We're fine, we're fine. We never had any trouble with that. What are you talking about? We're sitting at 66 star points, which is good. It'll be leveled up before we know it. And 167 coins, wow. I guess we haven't been running away from anything. So of course they place the heart block outside, as they tend to do. Which means you can't heal and not respawn the enemies when you first enter the dungeon, which I guess makes sense. So we're going to be speeding past these pokies here. Oh, uh-oh. So I think we have to go down here? Yeah. Yeah. And I'm going to swap to a Goombario just in case we accidentally get hit by a Buzzy Beetle. Okay, we're good. We good. Okay, so I don't remember this room. We could definitely cross this with Paracarry. Or by not by doing that. By doing this. Let's check that out first. So Tut and Koopa is asking us not to go into this room because this is the path to a super hammer, which is there. We have to solve this little puzzle. I don't exactly remember how to do it, but that's okay. It's probably just fairly straightforward. We could go up here. I do think we need to swap over the reds, do we? Let's just see how this goes. I got kind of like Hogwarts shifting stairways here. Well, I see. So once we switch this, we just need to get back up to that platform there, which is just a matter of walking down, I think. Yeah. Easy peasy. I thought there might be some twist on this puzzle, like enemies added to the room or something, but I guess not. There's actually a secret here. I almost forgot about it and just walked down. Or not? I could have sworn there was something here. Was that removed too? Weird. I definitely thought there was something there. Okay, but now we've got the super hammer. So this means we do, I believe, double damage with the hammer. And also we can destroy those annoying stone blocks. Which opens up a lot of this area to us. We are going to have to backtrack a bit, though. There are 2 stone blocks from earlier that we can now destroy, including this one. This is still a very standard Dry Ruins. All I'm seeing is the removal of some items that I might just be misremembering where they were. Okay, so here in this room we have an enemy known as a Stone Chomp. And they are annoying because they have very high defense. We can't actually get out of this room until we kill him. And we will need this Pyramid Stone later. Let's see if we can initiate a battle with Bombette. Oh, we can. Damn, just killed just like that. Might be a good idea to do another bomb here. Nice. Too easy. So we fight some stone chomps in this dungeon, but we're gonna fight real chomps later as well. And they are... just real chomps are scarier for some reason. I guess because they're made of like metal. I don't know. I'm gonna keep Bombette out just for these stone chomps because I'm really worried that they're gonna do a ton of damage. Is there someone down there? Yeah, there is. I'm gonna check this area out first though. I cannot remember this. I think that this is actually the way forward. Oh yeah, this is the room you gotta put the chomps in. Of course we can't do anything here right now. Curious. I think we need to fill this with sand before we can do anything. But for now, we uncover a switch. Oh yeah, that's right, yeah. Yeah. I remember this now. And we can use this to unlock the door from above. Or we need to get past these buzzies. Goombario being the best choice for them. So there's one partner who can attack swoopers, I believe, and that is Paracarry, because of his unusual attack method. Oh, I didn't realize he just goes straight for you. And I messed up that action command, but that's okay. This means we're going to take an extra hit here. Ow. So really we're looking to level up here before we fight Tut and Koopa. That would be amazing. I like that FP. Yeah, this guy will try to fall on your head. Just like in the game. Oh, we got two on the ceiling. We can use Quick Hammer just to knock everything off here. Gonna take out the swooper first because that one can actually hurt me. Right, this turn. I like the little touch that the one on the ceiling is backwards. Just a nice touch of detail. I think this will kill him if I get the action command. Yeah. By the way, Buzzy Beetles are actually from, I think the original Super Mario Bros. I think they replaced Goombas in the harder difficulty. Swoopers, I'm actually not sure where they're from. If you know, then, yeah, let me know. So this actually shows you where everything important is. And you can see there's, left to the purple dot, there's a room. And I don't know how to get there, because I went there and it seemed like there was nothing there. I didn't even realize that guy was there. I'm sorry. Okay, so we find another super block. That's cool. So we can upgrade a partner. I think Bombette might be a good idea here. Just to kind of add a bit to her utility. Although Cooper is also important. Trying to think what is important in the next area. Yeah, let's go Bombette. When you upgrade her, she gets a big FP thing to do a bomb attack to everyone on the screen, I believe. Or maybe all ground-based enemies. Which is good for getting out of really tight situations. So here we're going to be attacked by this guy. Oh. So the bomb does 5 now. Or 6, I guess, which is cool. Six, yeah. These guys do a lot of damage. I might want to retreat back to the heart block after this, before I face the last one, seeing as we're almost out of FP. Or maybe not, we got some heals, and we got some FP. So what was in here? I actually cannot remember. Oh yeah. So I'm going to take another look in here. Actually wait, I need to do the whole puzzle again. Screw it. And I retreat one more time back to the start. Heal up. Dungeon isn't actually as big or as complicated as I remember. It's just like hopping upstairs. I don't know how that guy saw me. Oh, the jukes. Heal up. So this will let us easily take out that last stone chomp, and I think there's another heart block right before the boss, although ideally we'll be leveled up by the time we face him. Gotta go fast. I actually probably should fight this guy. Get some more star points. Gonna have to use a Quake Hammer, but that's alright. Actually, now that we are Super Hammer, we can actually hurt Clefts with a normal hammer. But I think you still need 2 hits. I think. Maybe not, actually. I'll have to test that out. Alright, 2 star points away from a level, so that's perfect. We'll definitely level up after the next stone chomp, and then we'll just be able to go straight to the boss. By the way, sorry, so that item we got in this room, the figurine or whatever, that's a side quest item, so you can give that to our friend from earlier and he'll reward you for it. I actually cannot remember the solution for this puzzle for the life of me. Oh yeah, you find it in here, that's right. Yeah, and the last stone chomp is in there. So we got Triangle, Diamond, Moon. TDM, Tokyo Dance Music. Sure. Grab the Lunar Stone, and then surprise, surprise. Oh, and I forgot to switch to Bombette because I'm dumb. It's okay, we're gonna take a hit anyways, and there's no way these guys can kill us. Well, maybe I shouldn't speak too soon. Oh, I should have tried out Power Bomb. Oh well. Oh well. So Bombette just eats through your FPs, you're already down to 2. But now what we can do is level up. And I think what we want to level up here is BP again. Because then we can throw on the FP plus badge. Ah shoot, give me them coins, give me them coins. Yeah, so let's equip that. I think we will need the 15 FP for this boss. What am I doing? Badges, yes. Alternatively, we could do Hammer Throw, Pretty Lucky, which might be a good idea. But I think FP Plus is the way to go for now. So the only disadvantage of choosing BP when you have an FP Plus is that it doesn't fill it right away. You see we're at 10 out of 15 right now. So is it Triangle, Diamond, Star? Or Pyramid, I guess? No, Triangle, Diamond, Moon, that's right. Didn't even think about that one. So Mario starts freaking out once the chomps get excited like that. And we unlock the last area of this dungeon. And the music changes to something cool. Because we're in the depths. I think Goombario is the way to go for this fight. Yeah. I'm amazed Spike Shield wasn't in here. Maybe it was and I was just too dumb to find it. So we find the tomb of the King Tut Koopa. A spooky floating mask. Because he's dead or something. And he has a chomp on his hat. Which means we are definitely going to be fighting a chomp here. I think this is one of the few cases where there's a KOOPA, and you can't actually see his shell. So I'm just going to tattle this guy, see how much HP he has. I think he has 35. Okay, so a little bit more than usual. I'm just going to Thunderbolt him right off the bat here. Oh, we still have Refund equipped, okay. So what he does is he summons a Chomp. And that thing does a lot of damage. And like the thing says, you gotta think about who to attack first. Him or the Chomp. I don't think Quake Hammer actually goes through the Chomp's defenses, but let's try. 2 to each, okay. Not as much as I would have liked, but oh well. Oh, he has defense 1, okay. That's a change. And that does 6. Wow, okay. Yeah, I probably actually would want to kill the Chomp first, so let's bring out Bombette. Try to bomb this guy. 3. Nice. Oh wow, that does 4 to your partner. Oh god. That is some serious damage to a partner there. I feel like we should conserve SP here. Whatever, let's just hit him with a power jump. Oh yeah, that's right, because he is defense now. This could be a tricky position I've found myself in. Just to verify, jump does 0, right? Yeah. That's rough. Yeah, we're probably gonna end up dead here, because I didn't expect that defense. But let's try Stopwatch, see if we can paralyze the Chomp. Oh wow, I gave a lot of coins in refund. This is a pretty late game item, I don't know why this was placed so early. So 3 turns without the Chomp doing anything, which is awesome. Yeah, sometimes he hits himself, which is pretty funny. But now we can power bomb him if we play our cards right. It's probably actually... Oh, I can't change my partner. Alright, let's just hammer the Chomp. Oh, we can't get back up. Okay. So I think bombing this guy now would be a good idea while Bombette is still up. And then we can switch Bombette for Goombario after, start doing some more damage. This might hurt, partner. 4 is so much. That's brutal. Maybe I should use refresh here. Yeah, this is probably going to be a long battle. Because I have no way of hurting him outside of Quake Hammer. I wonder if Fire Flower would go through his defense. Seems kind of like a waste, though. By the way, Focus will charge a full bar, I think, of Star Energy. Or not quite. That's okay, though. Yeah, this is a tricky situation. I think 2 Quake Hammers kills the Chomp. I think he'll hurt himself here. Or not. 4 again? Does that... Oh, 5! Oh my god, that's so hard. 2 quick hammers takes down the chomp. I'm gonna refresh again here. So I pretty much can't count on my partner at all, which means I'm just gonna have to be switching between refreshes and Quake Hammers to beat this guy. Although here he should hit himself. Or not. Yeah, I don't think there's any way to actually guard your partner. Which blows. Yeah, let's use a Fire Flower here. So basically my strategy here is when he has the Chomp out, just keep Quake Hammering. That'll kill the Chomp in 2 turns. And then whenever you can't do anything, just use Focus or Refresh. Ow. So you might just have to, oh, I know, so this will kill the Chomp. Yeah, there we go. We're actually getting so much star points here. Come on, knock yourself down. Do it, do it. No! Give me my partner! Oh my god. I'm super screwed myself here. So he's actually out of Buzzy Beetle shells here, which means he'll just spam the magic. Which means even less partner usage available. But does maybe increase the chances that he'll knock himself off? Maybe? You know, amusingly enough, I think I actually have this under control. Between refreshes and Quake Hammer. I just need to be careful with my defenses. And thanks to Life Shroom, I'm not super worried. Ow. Okay, good. That's good. Now I can hit him with another Quake Hammer with impunity. Refresh healing 7 of each is so good. Makes things a lot easier. So I guess him hurting himself is actually scripted, which I didn't realize. I thought it was just a set chance every time he uses his move there. Goombario is taking an absolute pounding here. Just look at the guy, he is suffering. He's at 8. And that puts him to 11. 9. Okay, 9 is actually the max apparently, I guess. Come on, summon your Chomp. Do it. By the way, there's a badge called Deep Focus, which is actually really good, and it will, I believe, double the strength of your focuses. Often there are times in battle where you just can't do anything, or at least can't do, like, optimal damage. So Deep Focus is really good for those situations. So 4 more Quake Hammers and he's dead. Good, good. So I think he's just stuck at 9. Yep. As long as I can keep reliably guarding the falling ceiling attack, I should be alright. Yeah, there we go. That's awesome. Alright, so now I can refresh again. Oh, can't believe I'm doing this. I'm gonna get so many star points from this, like 50. Just adding 1 defense to this guy made him so much harder. Oh, messed that up. That's bad. That is bad. Maybe I can heal? Do I have any healing items? No, I don't. Oh, you know what I could use? I could use this Hustle Drink, because he's about to summon his Chomp, so I can use the Hustle Drink and then Quake Hammer twice in a row to kill the Chomp immediately. That's cool. That's actually really cool. I like that new item. So that's, yeah, that was added in this mod, by the way. I'm like 90% sure. Look at him go, he's running so fast on the spot. Alright, good. One action command down. And then one more. Nice, nice. So there's one more Quake Hammer and he's dead. I'm pretty sure this is just an auto win here. If he knocks himself down, I'm gonna laugh. Nope. That's okay. Wow, we actually did it. Unless he has a second phase that was added in. Which I don't think he does. Good job. We got him! Oh my god, 52 star points. Wow. So we beat him. And his chomp, of course, betrays him immediately. I don't see why, because he seemed to take pretty good care of it. I guess it just didn't like him very much. And yeah, here is our second Star Spirit. The card will probably be glitched up again, thanks to emulator bugs. Yep. That's okay, though. Because we did it. We beat Chapter 2. Awesome. So we get, I think this is Mamar is the second star. She's the girl one because she has a bow and lipstick. Yeah, that's how it goes. So Tut and Koopa has been defeated, and we'll do Peach's scene as well in this episode. So I don't think it's very long, this one. Bowser's coming to see Peach, asking how she's doing. He really takes good care of her. So Bowser said he's going to use the invincible Tubba Blubba, who's the next boss of the next area. And apparently, the Star Spirit actually escaped from Tubba Blubba's castle. Which is kind of interesting. It's the only chapter in the game where something weird like that happens. Of course, we still have to beat the boss, but it's kind of fun from a storytelling perspective. So Peach says, he's basically discussing with Twink here. Gotta find a weak point on Tubba Blubba. See what we can do. So she's the same escape route because Bowser still hasn't figured out that she can get out of the room. Even though she was in his room reading his diary earlier. Go figure, right? So we can check out Bowser's diary again. I can't remember if that's the way you actually figure out what the weakness is. Oh, it's been moved. I guess he had the common sense to hide it. So we actually do have to try and conceal ourselves from guards here, which is kind of a fun little thing they have. The stealth section. This is almost exactly like Ocarina of Time, this part. We're just avoiding guards in the castle dungeon, or castle grounds, I guess. It's much easier than the Ocarina of Time one, though. I guess because I figured RPG players couldn't do that stuff. So you may notice Peach can actually get badges. And you may be like, what? And it makes sense that you're like, what? Because that is strange. We can actually transfer those back to Mario if you go through something here. I think we do have to go back here, because once we hear about his weakness, we get shunted all the way back to the start. So we have to make our way through here, not getting caught. Over to this room. Or maybe not this room. No, not this room. Actually, can we do it yet? Maybe it is this one. Oh yeah, this is it. So here we see this is the deep focus badge that I mentioned earlier. And this chest, you may recognize it because it's exactly like the one in Merlovely's house. Or Merly, or whatever her name is. So you can put things into the chest and they can be taken out elsewhere. So you can put the Power Rush badge in, and the Deep Focus badge in. and Mario can pick up both of those. Both badges are actually very useful. Power Rush is extremely useful in Danger Mario runs of this game, which are ones where you have low HP at all times. And the Deep Focus one is just generically useful. I think it's only one BP, and really opens a lot of options to you in boss fights. We just gotta quickly make our way back through this area here. Hopefully not getting caught. One disadvantage of everything being made of paper is it's not really clear where guards are looking at a given time. They're always positioned looking either left or right. But sometimes they can look up or down. I don't know. Anyway, so here we get to this part. There's a life stream up there on the balcony, which we can't actually get. We revisit this area with Mario much later, and then he can get that. So basically they're just talking about where Tubba Blubba is, and the guards are scaring each other. Says he's stronger than even Bowser because he's invincible. And then they mention that he has a weak point, which will hurt him if it gets out. Apparently nobody knows where it is. And then we get caught by these guards. That's a good thing we did put those badges in, otherwise we'd have to wait until the end of Chapter 3 to get them. And Chapter 3 is a very hard chapter, at least it was for me as a kid. So we're back here. We got our new friend Mamar. She gives us a new power, which I believe is Lullaby. This can put all enemies to sleep. It only actually costs one bar of star power, despite you now having 2, which is actually great. It helps a lot in enemy encounters that'll be a problem otherwise, because refresh you don't always need, right? Anyways, I'm going to call it here for that episode. I hope you enjoyed my adventures through Dry Dry Ruins. And yeah, if you liked that episode, please like and subscribe and let me know what you guys thought in the comments below. Thank you, and I will see you guys again next time.